Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. On today's video, I plan to do a little wood turning. I've got a piece of river birch here. Came out of some wood that was given to me by a friend of mine. If you watched my last video, we turned a bowl out of this river birch. So today I thought we'd try for something different. Not exactly sure what I'm going to do. Don't have any clear direction for today. I just want to kind of get a piece on the lathe and see what happens. So this might turn out to be a small bowl, might turn out to be a little plate. Can't never tell. We're just going to chuck it up in the lathe and see what happens. So this piece here, just so you know, is roughly about 7 inches square and about 2.5 inches thick. So come along with me and let's see what we can make. Okay, got the blank mounted up on the spur drive here. So we're mounted what's called between centers. So what we're going to do first is get this thing a little bit more round, get the thickness the same. Got to get this face here flat. We'll turn a tenon so we can flip it around and mount it in the chuck and go from there. Okay, when we go up this side here, we don't want to go just running off the end. If we do, it'll splinter this top face. So we'll just move the rest around here, and we'll come in from this side and take care of that face. Okay, got us a relatively flat face here. We've got it trued up for round. So now we need to mark out layout for our tenon. Establish that, and we can turn it around and mount the piece up in the chuck. So let me grab my dividers and we'll get a tenon laid out. We'll go with the smaller of the two chucks today for the size of the piece. I believe it's just going to look better that way. So let's kind of get a rough idea here. Looks like about there. Okay. That rest just a touch. Have our detail gouge here so we can whittle away at this center mass here. We don't need all of that. Get in there a little bit tighter with the detail gouge. I'm going to clean up the edge of my tenon with a point tool. I've got a little bit of a dovetail. Check. Should be sufficient there. Now, this is going to be a little small plate, so because of that, I want to have it when it sits on a flat surface where you can get your fingers up underneath it to grab it. So I'm going to angle this bottom side up just a little bit to accomplish that. Okay. Let's take a look at that, see how we're coming along. It's looking good. Got a little bit of tear out right there as it comes around the end grain. So what we'll do to alleviate that, drop the rest down. We will do a shear scrape. So the way we accomplish that, we'll drop the handle of the tool and make very light cuts across. See how that's looking. A little bit better. Still got a little bit of tear out. Let me put a fresh edge on my gouge, and we will do that once more. Okay, got a fresh edge on the bowl gouge now. So let's try that shear scrape again, see if we get on a little bit better this time. Yeah, much better. That surface looks a lot better. See if we can clean up the inside surface here just a touch. Yep, a lot better. What's left, we can get it with a little bit of sanding. Okay, we're going to start off sanding with 120 grit, and we'll progress up through the grits from there. It's looking quite nice. I'm going to go in reverse. Yeah, it's looking very nice. Very nice. Step up now to a 180 grit. Use the rotary sander. It's looking very good. Go up to the next grit, the 240. Oh yeah, that's turning out very, very nice. Okay, this wood is still just a touch wet. So I believe I'm going to stop right here at 240, and we'll go on and flip it around, finish out the hollowing process, and allow it to dry. Probably just going to finish this one with some oil since it's wet right now. Won't put the wax on at this time. We'll come back later on after it's acclimated a little bit, dried out some, and check it out, and we could probably add some wax at that time. So let me go ahead and take this little nub down just a little bit more, and we'll get it flipped around and put in the chuck, and I will bring you back once that process is accomplished. Okay, got the piece turned around, got it mounted up in the smaller of the two chucks. Now I just need to decide exactly how we want to finish this out. I'm looking for something to be like a small platter or plate, not a bowl. So we're going to take away quite a bit of this, but I'm thinking maybe some type of a rim and just a shallow dish on the inside. So we're going to have to just kind of look at that and play this one by ear, just kind of see what we come up with. So for starters, I'm going to go ahead and start taking down some of this bulk here till we get down about to the size that I'm looking for, and then we will go from there. Okay, got it down to about what I'm wanting to work with here. I know that was quite a bit of wood, but as I said in my welcome video, I am not a professional at this, so some of the things that you're seeing me do, I'm still trying them out. It's things I haven't tried before, just learning, and I've got plenty of wood. That's the beauty of it. Got plenty of wood, good for practice. So I'm kind of liking the thickness here on the edge. I'm thinking we might come in just a little bit and make a little bit of a rim at the top, just a little bit of a flat rim before we start hollowing this out. And it's going to be rather shallow. There's not going to be a whole lot of hollowing going on here. So bear with me, and we'll get that process started. Okay. Kind of liking the looks of that, so I'm thinking on the rim here. What I'm thinking about is I'm thinking we're going to come in probably about right there. So let's make a mark here. There we go. know that'll establish our rim area. We'll start hollowing from there. Move the stuff out of the way. Alright. Before I get too excited with it here, let's check my thickness in the bottom and see what we're working with here. Okay. Oh yeah, got about a 1/2 inch left to go. Right in the center with the foot that's on there now, which we will turn away. I've got about 3/4 of an inch. On here to the side, I'm running about a 1/2 inch there. So, doing pretty good. And we'll bring that down to roughly about 3/8, somewhere in that neighborhood. So, let's continue on. Okay. I'm going to have to go over this and do a shear scrape with the scraper. Get some of these lines out of the bottom, but overall, I think it's doing pretty well. And this room is see how we're looking here. Oh yeah, it's looking quite nice. Okay, let's go over there and touch it with the scraper just a bit. See if we can clean up that inside just a touch, and we'll be ready for some sanding. Whenever you're doing a scrape like this, this is not a negative rate scraper. So because of that, it's just a standard rate scraper. When you approach the piece, you need to have your handle raised so that your contact with the wood here is less than 90 degrees. Okay, that scraped very, very nicely. A little bit of picked up grain here, so what we can do there, drop the rest just so slightly. We'll take the scraper, but we'll turn it up on its edge and do more of a shear scrape. what little bit we've got left there, we can take care of that with sanding. Check my thicknesses again. Make sure they're where we want them. And I've got about 3/8 of an inch there, which is good. Okay, looking good. Looking good. All right, let's do a little sanding here. Start out with 120 grit. Go in reverse. Oh yeah, that's looking very, very nice. Very nice. Okay, go up to the next grit here. We will use the rotary sander. Okay, now we're going up to 240. Looking very nice, very nice. Sand across the center there by hand. A little bit of picked up grain there in the middle, right in the center. Let's take our smaller scraper here and see if we can give that center just a little bit of attention. Okay, I believe that is going to do it. That has turned out quite nicely. So, let's put a little bit of oil on it. See how it looks here. I believe this is going to turn out quite lovely. Oh yeah. Yeah, very, very nice. Okay. Give that a little buffing. Oh yeah, that has turned out very, very nice. Very, very nice. This is that river birch, like I turned a piece. If you saw my last video, that was a piece of river birch. This is out of that same block of wood. So you've got some chatoyance there in the grain, which reflects the light when you turn it. And this turned out very, very nice. So all we have left to do now, turn the piece around and remove the tenon. So I will bring you back when I get it turned around and ready to do that. Okay, everybody, I'm back. We've got the piece turned around. I've got it mounted over my large chuck, just jammed up with a piece of non-slip cloth. So we are ready to turn off this foot, or the tenon, I should say, that we held it in the chuck with. So give me just a moment here. Get everything going, and we will turn off that tenon. We use my smaller bowl gouge for this operation. I can get in a little closer and have a little bit more control. Check our bottom here. We want it to be just a little bit concave so it won't rock. It'll sit flat. We need to go just a little bit more. That's better. Now we've got that accomplished. Okay, before I get that nub down too small, while I've still got some stability there to hold it from the tailstock, I'm going to go ahead and sand this back side once more. Smooth out that area where we just removed the tenon. We'll see how we'll get on from there. Okay, folks, that's come out quite nicely. I'm going to get it off, remove the little nub, finish sanding that little spot, get a little bit of oil on it, sign it, and I'll show you the finished product. Okay, everybody, welcome back. That went rather well. Here's the finished piece. Little platter here. I've still yet to sign it. I just got a new wood burning tool for signing, and I want to practice on a few pieces before I try it on here. But as you can see, turned out quite nice. Again, this was a piece of river birch that was given to me by a friend. I really enjoyed this wood. It's very nice to turn, and as you can see, it turns out just absolutely beautiful. So we got a nice little plate here. Sits nicely. Got room to get your fingers up under it for picking it up. And let's measure it while we're here. See what the finished measurement is. 6.5 inches in diameter. So nice little plate. I think it turned out well. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing. If you have, thank you very much. I appreciate each and every one of you. Also, please like, share the videos, and leave me some comments. Let me know what you think. If there's anything you would like to see in future videos going forward. I've got a few other projects planned. But some days I get out into the shop and I've got a piece of wood. I'm not sure exactly what I want to make, and I just put it on the lathe and see where the wood takes me. So again, I want to thank each and every one of you for your time. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.